we present Bill Simpson as Hugh Cameron, with Gudrun Ure as Claire Hunter and David March as Arnold Hunter in The Narrow Search, the novel by Andrew Garve, adapted for radio by Molly Hardwick. The Narrow Search.
Oh, all right then, poor Christine. Oh, look, here's your mummy now. See? Mummy coming up the garden. Christine! Well, here I am at last. How's she been, Evelyn? Oh, very good on the whole, Mrs. Hunter. Just a little bit fretful now and again, but nothing much. I gave her the orange juice about half an hour ago.
Oh, God, it's about the only thing one can give them in this hot weather, and of course teething doesn't help. Now, why can't you babies have nice, ready-made, built-in teeth, darling? No, you're quite right. It might have its drawbacks. Oh, dear, it is hot. I would have to model autumn fashions in a morning like this.
Did you have a lot of pictures taken, Mrs. Hunter?
Quite a few. Fortunately, Mr. Cameron prefers working outside the studio, so we did all this morning shots on Hampstead Heath.
Oh, I envy you being a model. It must be lovely.
Well, not so lovely when your feet ache and you long to take the silly grin off your face and give a real black scowl. Thank goodness I only do it part-time nowadays. It's rather nice, though. Good for the vanity.
I'd rather do it than beastly maths anyway. Though it's not so bad doing them in your garden.
It is pleasant here, isn't it? I've worked hard on the roses, and they're certainly paying off. Oh, good heavens. Is that the time? My husband will be home for lunch any minute.
Oh, I'll be going then. Will you be wanting me next week, Mrs. Hunter?
Well, if you're still on holiday, then yes, please.
Oh,
I'll ring
good.
you and confirm in any case. 3 hours, isn't it?
Yes.
Here you are.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for babysitting.
Oh, that's all right. Goodbye, Mrs. Hunter. Bye, Christine. Be good.
Goodbye, Evelyn. And how is my poppet, eh? Oh, she's still naughty. Oh, dear. Well, I must go in and see what I can find for lunch. Arnold?
Who else would you expect it to be?
Oh, very amusing. Ready for a drink?
Yes, and don't spare the ice. You having one?
I don't mind. Sherry, perhaps. Busy morning?
So. Lunch ready yet?
Well, not quite. It'll be about 10 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, well, here you are. I put extra ice in.
That's better. I say you're a bit behind today, aren't you?
I am rather. I've been modelling this morning.
Hmm?
The jersey suit. I did tell you about it.
Must be nice to be in such demand. That's about the 3rd time this month.
Well, these things always come in a rush or not at all.
Where'd you go this time?
Only onto the Heath. Hugh Cameron met me up there.
I don't know how that chap had managed to make a living without you.
Hugh? Don't be silly. He's first class.
I wouldn't have said so. What I've seen of his stuff didn't amount to much.
And perhaps you're not a very good judge. Lena thinks he's brilliant.
Your friend Lena would gush over any unattached man. These career women are all the same. Yearning spinsters at heart. Ready for anything.
May I remind you that Lena is my friend and Christine's godmother. Also, it's quite ridiculous to talk about a very attractive, successful woman of 40 as a yearning spinster.
My dear Claire, the heat is affecting you, isn't it? Or was it perhaps your exertions on the Heath?
Oh, please, try not to be so stupid.
Anyway, this chap Cameron, if he's as good as all that, why don't any of the big agencies offer him a steady job?
They have. He prefers being a freelance.
You ask me, he prefers lounging about to real work.
Christine's been crying a lot this morning. She was very fretful with Evelyn. She's having a bad time with these teeth.
No? Most kids do, don't they?
Oh, not always. Some of them hardly notice it. And Christine's got all this heat to put up with, poor little rabbit. No wonder she cries.
Well, keep her away from me. I want a bit of peace when I get home on a Saturday.
Did Chapel say anything this morning about having some chrysanthemum plants for me?
No, he didn't.
I just wondered. He said they'd be ready this weekend. Perhaps you'd ask him about them on Monday.
He won't be at the office on Monday.
Oh, why? Is he ill or something?
He's left the firm.
Left the firm? Chapel?
Yes, I pensioned him off. I decided he'd been around long enough.
Oh, Arnold, he's not nearly ready for a pension. He can't be a day more than 55.
His age is beside the point. He's been behaving like a doddering old fool, and I can't put up with him any longer.
I don't understand. You always said he was so useful.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, he's outlived his usefulness. He can't even keep his files straight. I wanted some papers to show Matheson the other day. When Chapel brought them in, they were all mixed up, and I couldn't make head or tail of them. I just can't afford that sort of mistake.
Well, what did Chapel say?
He said he was sorry. Sorry? A child of 10 could keep those few papers in order.
It sounds most extraordinary. He's so methodical. Oh, anyway, Arnold, it's hardly fair to get rid of a man because of one mistake.
Oh, I've had trouble with him before. Now, what about this lunch?
Well, I want to get to the bottom of this thing first. Chapel happens to be rather a friend of mine.
What, because he gives you a few plants?
No. He's a nice little man. And sweet to Christine. I like him.
You make some funny friends, that's all I can say.
At least my friends aren't shifty. I thought that man you brought for a drink last week was perfectly horrible, and there have been others like him.
In business, you can't pick and choose. You've got to deal with all sorts.
It's a pity I only seem to see the one sort. What pension are you giving Chapel?
£5 a week.
How can he live on that? He hasn't finished buying his house yet.
That's his affair. I don't run my business as a charity.
And I think you're treating him abominably. Everybody makes mistakes sometimes.
Good Lord, Claire, what are you going on about the man for? After all, what is he? Just a grown-up office boy who's been kept on because he knows where to find the string and sealing wax.
I wish you'd give him another chance. Arnold, please.
I can't. It's settled and he's gone. Now, can I have my lunch, please, if you've quite finished your inquiry into my affairs?
I better bring Christine in first.
Oh.
I left her in the pram near the porch and it's so hot.
Oh, for heaven's sake, do we have to have that noise with our food? I don't know why I bothered to come home at all.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chapel.
Why, hello, Mrs. Hunter.
You're very busy for a hot day.
Oh, I've got to keep the place nice, you know. Come in.
Thank you. I mustn't stay because I've got Christine in the car, but she's asleep, thank goodness. Mr. Chapel, I had to come and tell you how terribly sorry I am about the job. I've only just heard.
It's very kind of you.
It's so unexpected.
Yes, it's been a great shock. No good pretending it hasn't. Especially for the wife.
Is Mrs. Chapel at home?
No, she's gone to the pictures, trying to take her mind off things. She worries, you know. I keep telling her there's lots of folk would think themselves lucky to get a good pension at my age, but she doesn't see it that way.
I'm sure you don't either.
But it's not very nice being got rid of like that. It makes you feel as though you've not been any use to anybody. Seems as though it's all been a waste.
I wish there was something I could do. I did wonder if perhaps you'd not been feeling very well lately, or if you'd had something bothering you. I could explain that to my husband.
I've been as right as rain, Mrs. Hunter. Never felt better.
Oh, dear. Tell me, how did it happen? About the files?
Blessed if I know. That one I gave Mr. Hunter was in such a mess, I thought maybe young William had been playing about with it for a lark, but he says he didn't. And he's a good lad.
Oh. When was the last time it happened?
Oh, it only happened once, Mrs. Hunter.
Really? But I understood from my husband there had been trouble before.
No, not over the files.
Over something else?
Well, Mr. Hunter was very angry with me back in February, but that was a different thing.
What was it?
Oh, I stayed on a bit at the office to clear up after the others had gone home, and Mr. Hunter didn't like it.
Didn't like your doing extra work?
No, it wasn't that. You see, he'd got a man with him in his room, and he didn't know that I was there. And when he came out and found me, he seemed to think that I'd been, well, listening.
Oh, good heavens. Did he say that?
Yes, he did. Well, of course, I hadn't been able to help hearing a few words, but it wasn't intentional. Anyway, next day, he said he was sorry for being so sharp and explained it all.
What did he explain?
Well, what I'd heard.
I see. Well, I must be off. Please remember me to Mrs. Chapel and tell her not to worry too much.
I will, Mrs. Hunter. Oh, would you like to take those croissants while you're here? They're all ready. See, I put them out to take.
Oh, that is kind of you.
I'll carry the box to the car for you. There are 5 rows of plants, see, and each row is labelled for colour so that you'll know what you're putting in. Oh, and you want a bit of paper to put on the back seat, won't you?
You're the most methodical gardener I've ever met, Mr. Chapel. You've got a neat, tidy, orderly mind. Just like your garden. I don't understand how this wretched thing at the office happened at all.
Nor do I, Mrs. Hunter. But don't you worry your head about it. Oh, and, look, give this to Christine when she wakes up.
Oh, a rabbit. Mr. Chapel, you're so kind.
Well, it's only a little thing I saw in the market this morning. I thought it'd please her. It's all rubber, so she can chew it if she wants. It squeaks, too. Listen.
Oh, it's very sweet. You'll love it. And, Mr. Chapel, I'm going to find out more about what you've told me this afternoon. There must be an explanation. I can't leave it like this.
That's very kind of you. I'll just go and get that paper now.
you're back at last, are you? You slipped out very quietly.
Yes, Arnold. I went to see Chapel.
Chapel? How dare you?
Don't talk to me like that, Arnold. I'm not one of your employees.
You'd no right to go.
I had to go. I thought he might have been ill or something. I went to see if there was anything I could do.
And was there?
Arnold, when you found Chapel working late in the office one evening last February and accused him of eavesdropping, what exactly were you...
Well, you're a fine, loyal wife, I must say. I get rid of an incompetent fool, and you rush off and gossip with him behind my back.
I didn't gossip with him, and you haven't answered my question. What were you afraid Chapel might hear?
Nothing that's any concern of yours.
Very well, I shall have to ask Chapel outright.
Now, look here, Claire. Sit down. Let's be reasonable.
Certainly, that's what I want.
I'm not trying to keep anything from you. It's just that I don't like being badgered. Fact is, I've been out having a drink with Arthur Peebles, and I brought him back to the office to show him some samples he was interested in. Suddenly I heard someone moving in the corridor. Well, it was late. I thought someone must have broken in. I pulled open the door, and there was old Chapel. I was completely taken aback. I packed him off home with a flea in his ear, and that's all there is to it.
Is it? I understand that Chapel did hear something and that you explained it next day. What was there to explain?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Claire. If you must know, Peebles and I were discussing a case that had been in the papers about some chaps who'd shipped stuff behind the Iron Curtain without a license. I thought Chapel might have got hold of the wrong end of the stick. So next day I explained to him it was just a newspaper story we'd been talking about.
I'm sorry, Arnold, but I'm afraid I don't believe you.
Why not? It's true.
Is it? Well, I don't believe anyone with a clear conscience would have bothered to explain. Arnold, if you won't be frank with me, I shall go to Chapel again. I simply have to know.
All right, I'll tell you. Last winter, Peebles came to me with an idea for shipping some aluminium to Poland, and he asked me if I'd help finance the deal. I just had one or two bad breaks, so it was a tempting proposition. In the end, I said I'd join in. He went ahead and pulled it off, and I got a nice cut. Several thousand.
Go on.
Well, Peebles must have slipped up because a couple of officials called at his place and started asking questions. It could mean jail for him.
Jail?
Oh, they won't get around to me. You can be sure I took good care to cover up. After all, it isn't as though we were doing anything dishonest, only trying to get around a lot of damn fool regulations and red tape. Still, you can see why I couldn't keep Chapel on. If there were ever any inquiries at the office, he'd be just the sort of idiot to give the show away without realizing what he was doing.
Arnold, did you fix those files?
Well, I had to find some reason. He'd have had to leave anyway.
I see. So now I know where we are.
Where are you going?
Out. Just out.
Heavens, Claire!
I'm sorry, Lena. I didn't telephone, and I know you hate droppers in, but I just had to see you.
My dear child, come in.
Thank you.
I'm usually out on a Saturday evening. Tonight I just happened to be catching up with my chores. Sit down. Put your feet up. We'll have some coffee.
Lena, you are good. Most people would be furious. I'd love some coffee.
Right. Oh, what's up? Speaking as one girl to another, you look terrible.
Lena, I think I'll have to leave Arnold.
Oh. Well, I can't honestly say I'm surprised. But what's precipitated this?
It's rather awful. Do you think you could manage to forget what I've told you afterwards?
Go ahead.
Well, Arnold's in some kind of a mess at the office. He and another man have been shipping aluminium behind the Iron Curtain without a license and doing very well out of it financially. Now the authorities have got on to the other man, and if they find out everything, they may both get sent to prison.
Oh, what a fool.
Oh, I've been half expecting it for ages. I've had a feeling for a long time that Arnold's business wasn't quite straight.
And what's his attitude?
Well, according to him, he's done nothing wrong. As long as he's not caught, that's all he cares about. And that's what frightens me. If he'd simply made one foolish mistake, given way to sudden temptation and was sorry about it and needed me, I'd feel quite differently about him. Oh, perhaps I don't love him enough. Perhaps some of it's my fault, but I don't feel I can face living with someone who hasn't got any moral sense.
Yes, I see that. What about Christine?
Oh, I don't think he cares much about Christine. He's no patience with her, and everything she does seems to irritate him. Isn't what's going to happen to her if she grows up with a father like Arnold?
I had to think. You have some coffee. It's the prefab kind, but quite drinkable.
Thank you. Lena, what did I marry him for in the first place? I've been wondering that for ages. I must have been mad.
Not mad, Claire. Just in love. It was not surprising. There he was, tall, dark and handsome, nice line and sales talk, experienced, plenty of money, and you were only 22, and as simple as they come.
Yes, I ought to have known better. Perhaps I ought to stick it out, stay with him, take my punishment.
And make Christine take hers?
Oh, no.
Well, that's what she'll have to do if you stay. Arnold's a case, Claire. I've always thought so. He's got an outsized chip on his shoulder, inferiority or superiority or something, a warped outlook and a nasty temper. He's completely unscrupulous, as you've just found out. Now, considering all this, ask yourself, do you think you can cure him if you stay?
No, I don't seem to have any influence over him at all. We just fight.
Right. Do you want him as the father of your future children?
No. No, I've always wanted a proper family, a big one, but not now.
Then it sounds as if you ought to move out. Or at least for a time, so that you can take stock and see whether you can earn your own living.
Oh, yes. Well, thank goodness I've still got my modelling to fall back on. I can always go back to that.
So look, why don't you come here for a week or two? Well, there's stacks of room. The park's very handy for Christine, and the Mews gets lots of sun. It'll be just right for the pram.
Would you honestly not mind?
I would honestly like it very much. Besides, as Christine's godmamma, I have a right to a say in her upbringing. I think it's time she came under the influence of a pure-souled, high-minded woman like me.
Oh, thank you, Lena. You've helped wonderfully. I'll pack up and come on Monday. It'll be easier when Arnold's out of the way.
Have you said anything to him yet?
No, not yet.
Well, if you'll take my advice, you'll find some place to break it to him where there are a lot of people around. Ring him on Monday morning and ask him to meet you in the park. He won't be so likely to turn nasty in public.
But it's ridiculous. Fantastic. You make me cancel a lunch date and cross half London to meet you, and then you give me this extraordinary rigmarole about dishonesty, all over a bit of trouble at the office.
I told you it's more than a bit of trouble to me. There's a lot more to it than that. I can't explain any more than I have done, Arnold.
But you don't really mean you want to leave me.
I have left you.
What do you mean?
I moved into Lena's flat this morning, and I'm going to stay there for a week or two while I'm thinking what to do.
I see. And what amicable arrangement have you in mind for Christine?
You'll be able to see her whenever you want to, of course, if you want to. You've never bothered much about her before.
If I haven't, it's because I've been too busy earning your living. Let us stop now. You won't get another penny out of me if I can help it.
I don't want anything. I'll manage.
You think you're mighty clever, don't you? But I tell you, Claire, you don't know what you're up against. I'm not a man you can throw aside just when you think you will. I warn you, you're not going to get away with this. You married me for better or worse, and you're damn well going to stick to your contract.
Well, I can't help being married to you, but whatever you do, you can't make me live with you.
Can't I? We'll see about that. Shall we?
Do hurry up, Hugh. I want my lunch.
All right. Just one more picture. There, in that doorway.
Won't they mind? The people who live there.
What, mind having a beautiful fashion model seen to her best advantage beneath their Georgian porch? Ah, not they.
All right. What's the pose?
Hand on your hip. Yes, that's nice. The scarf pinned a bit higher, maybe. Yes, that's better. And, push that sleeve up a bit. That's fine. Just hold it. Now. That's it.
Good. Now home for lunch. I'm starving.
Yes. Come on, Claire, the lights have changed. We can cross now. Will, Lena be in yet?
Yes. She said she'd be home by 12 today. Mrs. Teeling, the woman who minds Christine, you know, she likes to get off at 12.
You know, Claire, you've done very well this last week. Back on your agent's books. 2 good engagements already.
Thanks to you for making me do something about it.
Well, I have to encourage my best model, don't I? No, I mean that. You're terrific. You get the right sort of breaks, we'll have you famous in no time.
I don't care about being famous, but I want to make money, Hugh, for Christine's sake. And to prove to Arnold that I'm not dependent on him.
Any news?
Not a thing. I've been back home every day and tried to keep things straight with the tradesmen and people, but there's been no word at all from Arnold. I've left a note every day and offered to help with house arrangements.
Oh,
and
well,
things.
not to worry. He's angry, naturally enough. When he realizes that what you're doing is for everybody's good, he'll come round.
I hope so. I don't want hatred in this situation. Oh, well, here we are. Oh, and Lena's back. There she is in the kitchen.
Yes, whisking up a choice little ratatouille for us, no doubt. Or maybe it's fish and chips. You know, personally, I don't mind much. My appetite...
Hugh! Christine's pram, it's empty.
What? Well, Lena's probably taken her inside.
She doesn't, usually, but it's funny. Her pram rug's gone, too, and... Hugh, look at this. It's pinned to the pillow. Oh, you read it, I daren't.
I've taken Christine. If you still want to discuss things, I'm ready to talk to you now, Arnold. This is ridiculous.
He's taken Christine. He's taken her.
Now, look, just take it easy. There's a good girl. Look, come on. We must tell Lena. See if she knows anything about it.
Christine was most certainly here when I came in and Mrs. Teeling left. Somebody's timed it very cleverly.
Now, I thought you were a bit hard on him, Claire, but after this I'll believe anything.
What shall I do? What shall I do?
Ring him. He'll be there, you can bet, waiting to make terms. Go on, darling, do it now. We're here to back you up.
Yes, come on. Look, I'll dial it for you.
All right. If you think it's best, but perhaps I ought to go myself.
It's much easier to keep calm by telephone. If you go, he'll bully you. Anyway, it's too late now. The number's ringing.
Hello?
Arnold?
Yes, my dear.
Arnold, why have you taken Christine?
You know perfectly well why.
Well, you can bring her back now, this minute.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Then I'm coming to fetch her.
I shouldn't bother. She's not here.
Not there? Well, where is she then?
In a nice, safe place.
In a nice, safe place. What are you talking about? Where is she? Oh, what have you done with my baby?
She's being looked after very well. You're not the only woman in the world, you know.
Well, how could you take... You've no right to...
The father's right, I believe. And had you any right to take her away from me?
But you didn't want her. You never did. Arnold, she's so little. She needs me. Oh, Arnold, please. Please give her back to me. Tell me where she is.
Let's get things straight. You want Christine back. I want you back. All you have to do is come and live with me again, and we'll both get our wish.
I can't live with you. I told you why not.
I want you back on any terms. You're my wife, and you're going to stay my wife. Nobody's going to laugh at me as a man whose woman walked out on him.
Oh, you're mad. Do you think you can force me to come back to you? I hate you.
You'll change your tune.
No.
Oh, yes, you will. You'll be on your knees to me before long. You're coming back to me, Claire. Nobody's going to treat me as you've treated me and get away with it.
Oh, so that's it. It's your pride that's hurt. Oh, Arnold, don't be a fool. I'll never be any good to you. You'd be better off without me. It isn't as though you had any love for me either. If you had, you couldn't do this. I'm just a possession to you. Tell me where Christine is.
I'll tell you when you come back to me.
All right. I'll go to the police.
They won't be interested. She's my child, too, you know. They'll simply advise you to come and talk it over.
No, I don't believe it. I'm her mother. They never let you keep her.
They can't stop me. You forget that possession's 9 points of the law. You don't even know where she is, so what can they do?
They'll help me. They must.
Try it and see. Goodbye.
Well,
Well, I suppose you gathered what he said.
It's only too well. That man's a maniac.
we ought to have thought of this. We knew he was vicious.
But where could he have taken her?
He said, you're not the only woman in the world, you know. That's the only clue.
Might mean anyone. But what about his relatives?
Oh, he hasn't seen any of his family for years. Didn't get on with them. He must have taken it to strangers.
Well, no decent person would take in a 12-month-old baby just on the husband's say-so. They'd know there was something phony about it, whatever he said. Especially if she was brought along without a bib to her name. Now, he must have paid someone to take her. Someone unscrupulous.
It wouldn't be difficult. I know so many horrible people. And Lena, she didn't have a bib to her name. She only had Mr. Chappell's little rabbit. She always went to sleep with it in her hand. You think they've let her keep it?
Oh, Claire.
All she had.
Claire, don't cry. Please don't.
Let her cry, Hugh. It's best after a shock. Well, now, let's be practical. We can't do anything ourselves about bringing Christine back because we don't know where she is. So there's only one thing for it, Claire. You'll have to see a lawyer.
Oh, I don't know one except Arnold's. We can hardly go to him.
Look, I know one. I met him on holiday last year with his family. He looks the perfect lawyer, but he's very human. I think you could talk to him, Claire. His name's Harker. Look, I'll ring him now if you like. Tell him it's urgent.
Oh, lawyers always take so long about everything.
What else can you do, Claire?
Oh, I could go back to Arnold, I suppose.
After what's happened, that would be pretty frightful hell, wouldn't it?
It's going to be hell anyway.
Yes, but...
Oh, I know. It will be humiliating, and I should loathe every minute of it, but I should have Christine. I should know that she was all right. I just don't think I can face it without her.
It's blackmail. It's sheer blackmail. Look, I'm going round to see
Quiet,
this.
Hugh. Now listen, Claire. I know you've had a ghastly shock, and I know how you feel. But I do think you've got to be tough over this, for Christine's sake as well as your own. You should have legal advice. Get some proper arrangement made that's satisfactory for you, and that Arnold can't wriggle out of. Even if it does mean waiting. Don't you agree, Hugh?
Yes, of course.
Well, now let's make the appointment with Hugh's man, shall we?
Well, make it then. Oh, I'm sorry, Lena. I just can't think anymore.
Now get on to Mr. Harker, Hugh, right away. Then at least we'll know that something's being done about this awful situation.
Well, now, Mrs. Hunter, you've been extremely frank with me and most explicit. I think I see the picture quite clearly now. And my advice to you is that you should not return to your husband merely to get possession of your child. That would be a false basis for the resumption of the marriage.
Oh, I know it would. But what am I to do, Mr. Harker?
Perhaps as a first step, I should myself write to your husband, explaining your attitude and reasoning with him.
He doesn't want to be reasonable. He wants me. Mr. Harker, he's stolen my baby and hidden her. Surely something can be done quickly.
Now, Mrs. Hunter, you have just used the word stolen. In law, I'm afraid it is very doubtful whether a parent can steal his own child. Personally, I don't believe he can. You see, father and mother are both natural guardians of their children, and as the ruling on guardians has it, if one taketh the infant out of possession of the other hath no remedy by action of law, but to take the infant out of the other when he sees his time.
I see. That makes it pretty impossible for me, doesn't it?
Apparently. However, the court can interfere in the interests of the child, and there is always a strong presumption, a very strong presumption, that a child of tender years should be in the custody of the mother in the event of complete separation.
Then they'd let me
You
have...
must realize, Mrs. Hunter, that there are difficult and unusual features about this case, but I think, yes, I do think we should consider a custody action.
And how long would that take?
Difficult to say. The judge might well want to know more of the situation than you would perhaps be prepared to tell.
Oh, no, I
and
don't
of course a good deal would depend upon the judge. And once the case was put up to the higher authorities... No, Mrs. Hunter, I'm afraid in these matters one just has to be patient.
Yes, of course.
Mrs. Hunter, I do know how you feel. I know how my own wife would feel if such a thing were to happen to her. But one thing is quite certain, you know. Your husband won't be allowed to get away with this. Sooner or later, you'll have your baby back without sacrificing yourself, so try not to take things too much to heart. It may seem that the law moves slowly, but if freedom and rights are to be protected, that's the way it must move.
Cot made up? Playpen equipped. Teddy in the middle with his arms held out. We're all ready for her. Oh, Claire, isn't it marvellous? Aren't you excited?
Oh, I hardly dare be. I'm trying not to be, Lena. Just in case...
There's no in case about it, my dear. The High Court order is quite final, and it says that Arnold's got to hand Christine over to you here in this very flat at 11 o'clock this morning. He can't dodge that.
No, of course he can't.
And it's 5 to 11 already. Any moment now they'll be here.
Oh, Lena, do you think she'll remember me after all these weeks?
Good gracious, Claire. Do you take your own child for an idiot? Of course she'll remember her mum. And her godmum, if she's any respect. Look, here's a taxi turning into the mews.
Oh, where? Let me see. It stopped. Oh, next door, but what?
Well, perhaps the driver's made a mistake.
No, it's for one of them.
Well, they'll be in the next one. Oh, our clock must be slow.
Yes.
Well, look, of course, we mustn't forget that he may not get here on time. The traffic's terrible this morning, and we don't know where he's travelling from.
No. Hello?
Hello, Claire.
Oh, Hugh.
Have they arrived yet?
No, they're not here yet. It's only just time, of course.
Oh, well, don't forget to ring Mr. Harker when they do arrive.
No, I won't.
You must be very excited.
I am. Well, it's nice of you to ring, Hugh. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Claire.
Why don't they come?
Relax, Claire. It'll be all right, you'll see. We've only to wait.
Only to wait. Wait. That's the trouble.
So, Mrs. Hunter, your husband never brought the child.
No, Mr. Harker.
He had the, I can only call it the nerve, to defy a court order. I'm afraid that your husband is a very reckless as well as a very stubborn man.
I expect it seemed like a piece of red tape to him. He'd say, they can't make me.
He'll have to think again. You and I are going back to the law courts, Mrs. Hunter, and we're going to apply for a writ of attachment and a bench warrant for your husband's arrest.
And what will they do then, when we've got it?
The procedure is that the court tipstaff will be sent to execute the warrant on him, and after that, it will be prison for him. And the right place, too, in my opinion. He can purge his contempt there.
Good evening.
Good evening, madam. Mrs. Hunter,
Yes?
I'm Detective Inspector Rakes, and this is Detective Sergeant Hawkins. May we come in?
Oh, of course. In there.
Thank you. I expect you're surprised to have two policemen calling on you, madam.
No. Do sit down.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
I dare say you've guessed that we've come about your husband.
Do you mean you found him and my baby?
Not yet, madam. The fact is your husband's disappeared. He's not been to his office today. Although his car's garaged at your home, there's no sign of him there.
Oh, I did hope that... Well, where do you think he's gone?
May have left the country, of course, but we're watching the ports. Meanwhile, perhaps you can help us, Mrs. Hunter.
Oh, yes, of course, anything.
We wondered if you'd mind accompanying us to your house in Hampstead. We need to know what your husband was wearing when he left there, and you can probably tell us which of his clothes are missing.
Yes, of course. Well, I'll just write a note saying where I've gone, if you don't mind waiting.
Any luck, Sergeant?
Nothing in here, sir.
Now, Mrs. Hunter, what about these clothes?
Well, I made a list of the ones that have gone.
Oh, very methodical. Let's see. Light grey overcoat, pinstripe grey suit, dark suit, 2 pairs of shoes, dressing gown, slippers, shirts, underclothes. Quite a removal.
And his 2 large suitcases have gone. It looks as though he might have gone...
Gone abroad? Oh, I shouldn't worry too much about it. Difficult job taking a child abroad, believe me.
Excuse me, sir.
Something interesting, Sergeant?
I think so, sir. A stamped envelope addressed in pencil to Mr. A. Hunter, postmark Wolverhampton, enclosed piece of paper with a message on it.
Well, now, let's see. Cheap lined paper, torn out of a notebook. Blocked letters. Clever. And it says, Mr. Hunter, sorry to report there's discontent broken out. The cut's okay with me,
But Lucy's giving trouble, and the missus reckons there's not enough in the deal to make it worthwhile. She says to tell you she won't go on with it if you don't pay more. So what about some extra dough to sweeten things? Say Wolverhampton Tuesday. Signed A.
Oh, dear.
Nice work, Sergeant. Where did you find it?
In the pocket of an old raincoat, sir, on the back of the cloakroom door.
Careless of him. Well, it looks as though we may be onto something.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like it.
But it couldn't be anything else. Look at the date in the postmark, June the 17th, and Arnold took Christine on June the 16th. It's absolutely right.
Hmm. Didn't take them long to want more money, did it? Have you ever heard him talk about Wolverhampton, Mrs. Hunter? Any friends or business connections there?
I don't think I've ever heard him mention it.
Does this initial A suggest anyone in particular?
No.
Do you know of any woman called Lucy?
No.
If A and Lucy and the missus were getting a cut, sir, presumably someone else was getting one too. I wonder what they did to earn it.
Now, that's the point. Now, this wording's a bit odd, too. If Abe was actually living in Wolverhampton, he'd hardly have written, say Wolverhampton on Tuesday, would he?
Maybe he lives outside it, sir.
Well, we'd better ask the Wolverhampton people to make inquiries. They'll find the trail pretty cold by now, but they may be lucky.
You'll let me know at once if you find out anything, Inspector, please. Whatever it is.
You can be quite sure of that, Mrs. Hunter.
These are the winter coat pictures. And these are the skiing outfit. Here, have a look.
Mm. Ooh. You don't intend to use these pictures, Hugh, do you? I don't think I'm going to let you.
Well, no, I'm sorry, Claire. You look as if you aren't sleeping at all, and it shows in spite of the makeup.
I know. Oh, Hugh, what am I going to do?
Oh, cheer up. There'll be some news soon. There's sure to be. Nothing lasts forever, you know.
Doesn't it? It seems as if this has. Oh, this'll be the reporter who rang this morning. Excuse me, Hugh.
Morning, Mrs. Hunter.
Oh, good morning, Inspector Rakes. Please come in.
May I?
You know the way. Inspector, this is Mr. Cameron, a friend of mine. Hugh, this is Inspector Rakes.
How do you do, Inspector?
Good day, sir. Well, Mrs. Hunter, I've got news for you.
You found her?
Not yet, I'm afraid. But we found your husband. He was picked up at Holyhead last night trying to cross to Ireland.
To Ireland? What about Christine?
I know, steady, Claire.
I gather he refused to talk about her. But I don't think you have any fresh cause for anxiety. Judging by his movements lately, it seems most unlikely she's been sent abroad.
Where has he been, then?
It seems he's been staying for the past 2 or 3 days at Llangollen in Wales.
Llangollen?
Yes, he travelled from there to Holyhead by local trains yesterday afternoon. Gave up a single ticket. That's how we knew he'd been there. Llangollen mean anything to you?
Nothing. I've heard of it, of course.
Oh, well, it's a holiday place mainly, of course. But your husband would scarcely have taken a holiday with a warrant out for him. In fact, it must have been very important business that kept him there. Because if he'd left 24 hours earlier, he'd have got out of the country with no trouble. He won't say what that business was, either.
So why Llangollen? Surely that's miles from Wolverhampton.
It is. But it's a long while since that message was sent from Wolverhampton. By now, the child could easily have been taken to Llangollen.
Oh.
Claire, the police there will be on the track now. The trail isn't cold for them, is it, Inspector?
No, sir. But we hope it won't be necessary to make many more inquiries now that we've got Mr. Hunter. The fact that he wouldn't talk last night is nothing to go by. We ought to get the whole story from him pretty soon.
Shall I be able to see him?
Oh, yes, I imagine so. I think you should, in fact. I'll get in touch with you again as soon as I know the arrangements.
In here, Mrs. Hunter. I shall have to remain in the room with you, but you can talk quite privately.
That's all right, thank you.
Well, Claire?
Well, Arnold? Why wouldn't you see me before?
I didn't choose to. I wanted to make you wait. But now I've got news for you.
News? About Christine? Oh, Arnold, please tell me.
No, not about dear Christine. About dear Arnold. Ah, lost interest, have you? I thought you would. But just you listen to this. Last night a couple of men came and questioned me about my business affairs. Do you know why? because that swine Peebles has told them I was mixed up in the aluminium deal.
No.
Oh, is that all you've got to say? I shall probably get 7 years, you know.
7 years. Oh, that's awful.
You don't know quite everything, do you, Claire? Well, there's no harm in telling you now. There were some other little matters I kept quiet about. A lot of purchase tax I didn't pay, for one thing. And then there was signature. They're looking into it all now, going through the books. They'll find out all there is to find. Now, you see, I shall have to stay in prison, whether I want to or not. Funny, isn't it?
Arnold, where is Christine?
You'd like to know, wouldn't you? Listen, darling wife, you got me into this and you're going to suffer for it. You wouldn't come back to me, would you? Well, now you're going to pay. I'm not going to tell you where Christine is. You can forget her.
Oh, no.
All the time I'm in prison, dear Claire, I'll be sustained by the thought that you're going through hell, too. And don't imagine there's any way out for you. I've made long-term arrangements. The people who've got Christine are being paid in a way you'll never discover, and the money won't run out. They've taken her over for good. From now on, she's their child. They'll give her a new name. They'll bring her up their way. She'll probably grow up a little slut, in fact. And you'll never see your precious Christine again, never.
That's enough now, Hunter.
You're right, I've said all I have to say. You can take me away now.
Well, one thing's perfectly clear to me. It's no good looking for a change of heart from that psychopath. Now the police will simply have to find Christine.
Yes, Lena's right, Claire. What's the latest from Inspector Rakes, by the way?
Well, he's hoping the money angle may produce something. If the people who've got Christine are being paid regularly, he may be able to trace the payments.
That seems extraordinary to me. Surely it can't be all that easy to hide someone else's child.
Evidently it is, Hugh.
Well, how can you prevent other people knowing when you've suddenly brought a new baby to the house? Christine yells sometimes. There'd be clothes to hang out and special shopping to do, all that sort of thing. I mean, they'd have to have a very good explanation ready.
Well, they could say they were looking after her for a relative.
I rather agree with Hugh. I wouldn't imagine they'd feel very happy about it. I mean, after all, presumably the police are making inquiries about babies that have suddenly appeared from nowhere. And there's quite a bit in the papers by now. They're taking an awful risk.
I suppose Arnold's paying them so well they don't care.
But the pay would stop if Christine were found. That would worry them. If I were they, I wouldn't be happy till I'd got away to some new place where I could pretend the child was mine.
I wonder if that's what happened.
What do you mean, Hugh?
Well, up to now, we've been taking it for granted that there were 2 lots of people involved. One at Wolverhampton and one at Llangollen. We could be wrong. Perhaps there's only one lot. They could have moved from Wolverhampton to Llangollen. I mean, what do you think, Lena?
The idea makes quite a bit of sense. And if there's anything in it, there's a chance Christine might be traced quite quickly. After all, there can't be all that number of people moving house at the same time.
You mean the police might do a street-to-street inquiry?
Something like that.
Well, then they'd need someone around to help them who knew Christine. Wouldn't be much good checking up on people with a baby if they didn't know whether the baby was the right one when they saw her.
Do you think I ought to go to Llangollen?
Yes, perhaps you ought, Claire.
Why didn't I think of it before? I might even see her if I drove around, mightn't I?
I know, it's a long shot, Claire.
Yes, I know it is, but I can't just sit here and wait. I'd be happier doing something.
Well, maybe you're right.
And it's all settled. I'll drive up there tomorrow.
I wish I could come with you and keep you company. There's not a hope. Not this week.
Well, I come. 4 eyes are better than 2, and mine are pretty sharp.
Oh, Hugh, could you? Would you?
I don't see why not. I could manage a few days anyway.
Yes, we could take both cars.
What for?
We'll cover twice the ground.
Yes, I see what you mean, but it'll be pretty dull driving up one behind the other. I know. Let's send one car up by train.
That's a good idea. I can't tell you how grateful I'll be for your company.
Well, don't try then. Well, maybe I'd better go and pack. I can always bring the camera and practice my art on the mountain scenery.
Look, there's the hotel, Hugh. The Swan.
Right. Oh, good. I can park outside. That's where he stayed. It's a respectable-looking wee place. It's a nice spot, too, by the river.
It's a nice town. Come on, let's go in.
Good evening. Can I help you?
Good evening. We were looking for the manager.
That's good, because you found him. What can I do for you now? My name's Evans, by the way.
Oh, well, Mr. Evans, we're making some inquiries, and we hoped you might be able to help us. This is Mrs. Hunter. Her husband stayed here a couple of weeks ago.
Ah, yes, of course. I know what you want to see me about. Come into my office just here.
Oh.
It's a quiet time just now. Very fortunate, that, isn't it? You do see, don't you? I can't tell you any more than I've told the police, and that's very little indeed.
Yes, I know, and we're sorry to bother you again, Mr. Evans, but if you could just tell us once more, it might mean more to us now that we're actually in Llangollen, you
Yes,
see.
I do understand that, Mrs. Hunter. Well, Mr. Hunter rang up from London on the Thursday night and reserved a single room for Sunday night.
That was the night before he should have handed Christine over to me. Yes, go on, Mr. Evans.
Well, he arrived and stayed here for 2 days, as you know.
Did you talk to him at all?
We never exchanged one word. He did seem a man who wanted to talk, you know, and he was hardly ever in the hotel anyway. Out both days with a packed lunch and not back until dinner time.
A packed lunch? Well, that's funny. In all the time I've known Arnold, I can't ever remember him eating a packed lunch. He loathed picnics.
Well, that's what he had. Sandwiches, rolls, bit of salad, you know.
Did he sign the register in his proper name, Mr. Evans? Oh, yes, of course, he must have done.
Yes, here it is. Now, let's see. There you are. G. Arnold Hunter.
That's his writing. I wonder why he didn't bother to hide his identity if Christine really is in the district.
People do very strange things, Mrs. Hunter. I've only been a hotel keeper for a few years, but that's one thing I found out for certain.
Yes, I'm sure it is, Mr. Evans. Well, Hugh?
Yes, we must be moving on. We have an appointment at the police station.
Going to see Inspector Ellis Jones, are you?
I think that's the name, yes.
He's a very painstaking man, is Ellis, but not very cheery, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't let him depress you too much. It's just his manner.
Of course, there's always the chance of a miracle. And if you was to search for weeks and months all round the district, you might happen to see your baby. We should be very glad. But I think what we've done is more likely to produce results.
What have you done, Inspector?
We've instructed all our officers to keep their eyes open as they go about their duties and report anything unusual that concerns a baby. And then we've had inquiries made about the car your husband was driving, the self-drive car from Di Williams' garage.
Did Mr. Hunter book it before he got here, do you know?
No, he just called in at the garage on the Monday morning to see what could be done. At first, Di told him there was no self-drive car available, but he was very pressing, see? He said he'd pay anything that was asked, and in the end, the people who'd booked the car used a taxi instead.
What explanation did he give for all the fuss, Inspector?
Urgent business, he said, and not liking to be driven by others. A very self-willed man he was.
Didn't he drop any hint about where he was going?
No, not a word.
What about petrol? Did he have to fill up anywhere on the road?
Well, unfortunately not, Mr. Cameron. There was enough in the tank to last him.
Do you know how many miles he covered?
Yes, he did 72 miles in the 2 days he had the car.
Look, this is just an idea, but isn't it likely that he went to the same place twice and nowhere else? After all, he'd have been in no mood for sightseeing.
Well, it's possible, just
Then
possible.
he'd have done 36 miles each day, 18 there and 18 back, so a search would be easier than you think.
Do you mean, sir, that we should draw a ring round Llangollen at 18 miles and inquire in all the houses near that radius?
Well, would that be a very big job?
Oh, much bigger than the situation justifies,
Oh,
sir.
surely not.
I'm speaking now from the public point of view, you understand, madam. If we was investigating a murder, it'd be a different matter entirely.
I see, only a missing baby.
Well, at least you'd have no objection to our following up the idea ourselves.
Oh, by all means, if you have the time to spare, but my own opinion is you're much more likely to find the child as a result of information received.
Yes, well, let's hope we receive some soon. Well, goodbye, Inspector. Thank you.
Goodbye. I hope we shall have some results before very long.
I don't believe they're even trying.
Well, they're short of men, of course. They obviously think she'll turn up. They probably think Arnold will come clean in the end.
Oh, they don't know him. Oh, well, thank heaven we came here instead of waiting in London. At least we've got a definite job to do.
What do you mean, the 18-mile idea?
Yes, I thought that was brilliant.
Now, it could be all wrong, of course. Anyway, let's go back to the car and get the maps out so that we can see what we're up against. It's going to be a tricky job at best.
are, the whole radius mapped out. Very clever, Hugh.
Marvellous. Except that I doubt whether working with a piece of string and crosses marking the boundary line's really efficient. There's all these different routes in the mountains.
So we worked in the assumption that he'd have taken the shortest route. And if in doubt, we can always explore alternative routes.
I suppose we ought to take different sectors and join up again in the evening.
Why, yes, of course.
All right. You take the western bit and I'll do the north. Now, here's your map. Shops, garages, that sort of thing as inquiry points. We'll start off tomorrow about 9, and we'll aim to get back here about 6:30. All right?
All right.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for some people, I can't describe them, I'm afraid, who may have moved into this district recently with a small baby, a girl. The wife might be called Lucy. I thought perhaps you might...
Oh, yes, that's right. I would know anyone like that. All the news comes round to Bronwyn Davis, the post office.
Then you haven't heard of...
Oh, sorry, no, my dear. Nobody at all of that kind. No foreigners come to Llantintog since they opened the new factory down by Morgan's farm. 2 years, that will be.
Excuse me?
How much, miss?
A gallon, please. Before you fill her up, could you tell me something?
Oh, why, I don't know, miss.
Well, I'm trying to find some people who've moved here recently, strangers, with a baby, a little girl. It would be in the past few weeks, I think.
Oh, I don't know anyone like that, miss.
Well, do you think your boss would know?
My dad's out.
I see. Well, thank you. Just a gallon, please, and you might look at the oil.
Good morning. Nice farm you've got here. It's a bit lonely, but it's a marvellous position. I wonder, could you tell me, I'm anxious to find a couple who've come to live somewhere around here with a baby girl. I don't know the name,
Dwi ddim yn siarad Saesneg yn dda iawn. Ddim fel da chi yn ei siarad.
Yes. Well, sorry. Good morning. Thank you.
Well, of course, it does happen. I know some people like that. That's funny you should ask me now.
Please tell me, where are they? How can I get there?
Well, no. It's a cottage they've taken. Tan y Bryn. Now, that's the name of it, Tan y Bryn. Just over there, isn't it? Right under the hill, you see? Young people, they are.
And the baby, how old is she? What's she like?
Well, no. I should say about 15 months, thinking of Megan. That's my granddaughter, you know. Yes, very much the same as Megan is this little one, but much darker hair. Oh, but pretty, though.
Yes,
very
they're not
pretty.
Welsh people.
No. Now, the wife I don't know about. But the man is English, from the Midlands, I think I did hear. Working for the quarry company.
Yes, I see. Well, it sounds as though they might be the people I'm looking for.
Oh.
How do I get to Tannerbryn, please?
Now, I'll come out and show you, isn't it? Now, you take the road right through the village, isn't it? And then at the crossroads...
Yes.
Oh, be quiet, Lana. You'll drive me balmy. You want something?
I thought someone else lived here. I'm sorry to have troubled you.
Well, that's that, Claire. Wasn't such a good idea after all.
Where do we go from here?
Well, I'm damned if I know. Yeah, let's have a nice cup of tea while we're thinking. If ye olde waterside cafe can provide one.
Grand day, isn't it? And what can I get for you both?
Oh, just tea and scones, please. And some jam.
Tea and scones and jam for two. Right, thank you.
Where do we look now, Hugh?
Well, the moving house idea may still be all right. We could try further afield, the larger market towns, call in house agents and that sort of thing.
Oh, it seems so hopeless. All those days of searching and nothing at the end of it, and that awful disappointment when that woman opened the door with the baby in her arms and it wasn't Christine.
Oh, Claire, I'm very sorry.
I prayed and prayed for a miracle. It's got to be that now.
Here we are both. All the best china.
Oh, thank you. It's a very pleasant spot, Mr. Sears, isn't it? I think I saw your name outside.
Oh, that's me, Joe Sears. Yes, it's a grand place, isn't it? Lovely garden, and my own boat's at the bottom of it.
Well, it's fine. You had it long?
5 years last May, but I'd my eye on it for 20 years before that.
Really?
Oh, I had that. I used to say to myself, Joe, lad, when you're retired, that's just the spot for a nice little cafe and boatyard. And 5 years ago, the dream come true. Finest place on the cut, and that's saying a lot.
On the what?
On the cut. The canal. Oh, that's what we call it where I come from.
Oh, yes, of course. How stupid of me.
Just call me if you want more tea. There's plenty more jam, only the wasps get at it if you put it all out, you know.
Well, Claire, I expect I'm being crazy, but you know that message from Wolverhampton?
I ought to. Why?
I've just had a wild notion, or have I?
Hmm?
I wonder if we've been putting the wrong construction on this thing all the time.
What do you mean?
Well, you remember it said, the cut's okay with me. You don't suppose it could have meant a canal, do you?
Oh, Hugh, that's rather fantastic, isn't it?
Oh, well, perhaps it is, but I don't know. Look, here we are, looking for Christine in a place we're pretty sure she's been to. Sitting beside the canal that's apparently called a cut, and the message says, the cut's okay. After all, a canal is a route.
But surely it's money he was talking about.
Yes, it certainly goes on to talk about money, but the cut part may not be about that. It's quite possible to read it another way. That the canal's okay with A, but Lucy doesn't like it, and so the missus thinks that they should get more pay. Now, don't forget, we were never quite happy about the idea of a cut in the money sense because, well, there was no real evidence that anyone else had done anything to earn it.
That's true. You mean that Annie's family may have gone to live in a canal?
Well, they may work in a canal. Judging by the tone of the message, it's just the sort of rough, tough job they could easily have. Well, families do, don't they?
Why, yes. They've long, narrow boats with cabins at the back. I've seen them unload... Hugh, I've seen them unloading at Arnold's Wharf.
Arnold's? I didn't know he had one.
Yes, he has. His office is beside the canal, the Regent Canal.
Oh, good...
So he'd know about canals. He'd know boatmen.
And a boat would be mobile. It could have come here without attracting any special attention, and they'd have had all the advantages of moving house without any of the problems.
I wonder if Wolverhampton's on a canal.
Well, let's see what the map says. Midland section. Birmingham, Wolverhampton. Railways, roads. Look, what do these other lines mean?
Oh,
do
the
you
key
know?
thing in the corner
Oh,
tells
yes.
you.
Canals. Look, it's a positive centre. There are canals running in from all directions.
And things are beginning to fit. Oh, I've just thought of something. Do you remember how puzzled Rakes was about the phrase, say Wolverhampton Tuesday, because it didn't mention a time or a meeting place? Well, if A was living on a barge, any time would have done. And as long as Arnold knew it was Wolverhampton, he could have found it quite easily whenever it was. Hugh, I honestly believe we're onto something.
Well, let's not go too fast. There are still some things that don't fit, you know. If this man A is a bargee, why should he say the cut's okay with me as though he'd just tried it for the first time? For that matter, why shouldn't it be okay with his family?
Well, perhaps he meant that having Christine in the cut was okay with him, but not with them. Anyway, there's something more important than that. Now, does the canal at Wolverhampton join up with this one?
Yes, apparently it does. There's a junction at a place called Ortherley. It becomes the Shropshire Union Canal there. And then there's another junction at a place called Harleston. And that's where it joins this one.
There you are, then. It all fits perfectly. Arnold took Christine to a barge he knew about. A day or two later, he got this message to meet it at Wolverhampton, which he did. Afterwards, he kept in touch with his movements, and when he realized he'd have to leave the country or be arrested, he fixed a rendezvous and met A and his family up here to arrange things before he went. And he met them 80 miles down the canal. How's that?
That's quite a theory.
Oh, it's your theory, really. And I think it's a pretty good one. It even takes care of those loose ends. Remember how odd it was? We thought that Arnold used his own name at the hotel. Well, if Christine was on a barge, and he knew it was going to leave here almost immediately, he wouldn't have cared who found out he'd been at Llangollen. In fact, it would have been a useful false scent.
Yes, that's true. Well, what do we do now? Ask Mr. Sears. He knows about boats. Mr. Sears?
Sir, a bit more of anything?
No, thank you. We just wanted to ask you, do you get many barges up here?
Barges? Oh, you mean working boats? Oh, no, we don't get any of those. There's nothing for 'em to come for. Of course, in the old days, this section was quite busy. Used to be a good bit of coal carried up, but there's been no traffic of that sort since the war.
Really? Still, there'd be nothing to prevent one coming up if it wanted to, would there? Say, to a place 18 or 20 miles down the valley.
No, there'd be nothing to prevent it, but I can tell you there hasn't been one lately, if that's what's on your mind.
Yes, but would you have known, necessarily?
Oh, yes, I'd have known, all right. A working boat up here would be an event, see. There'd have been talk about it.
Oh.
If it's working boats you're interested in, you'll have to go to the Shropshire Union main line, Earliston, Market Drayton, Northerly, that way. They're up and down there all the time.
Oh, Joe, we don't have my bill, please.
Right. Excuse me just a minute, sir.
Well, it didn't take long for that theory to hit a snag.
I don't know. Is it such a snag? How far away from here is the Shropshire Union?
Well, it depends what part. Say, 30 miles, perhaps a bit more.
Well, couldn't the 18-mile point have been a sort of halfway house? Arnold might not have wanted to risk being seen near a boat. And he could easily have taken a bus and met him somewhere.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that's possible.
And the theory's still perfectly sound.
Well, it's going to be much more difficult to test, you know.
Now, about these working boats, you'll find plenty of them on the Shropshire Cut, you know.
Well, do you know anything about them? The people who live on them, for instance?
Well, I ought to. I was in the business all my life till I settled here. Owned a whole string of boats.
Did you? Oh, well, then perhaps you can help us.
Oh, glad to if I can. Hey, Madge, take over a minute, will you, love?
Okay.
Well, the fact is, this lady's looking for a baby. Her baby. It's been stolen, see.
Oh, I've heard about that. It's a bad business.
Well, we wondered if it might have been taken on a canal boat.
Up this way? When was it now?
Well, if we're right, the boat would probably have been travelling along the Shropshire Union about 2.5 weeks ago, and it would have been at Wolverhampton back in June when the baby was taken.
It was a pretty steady traffic between the Midlands and the ports, Liverpool, Manchester, you know. Most stuff on the Shropshire Cut's doing that run. So, if your boat was a regular, I'd say there was quite a chance it wouldn't be far away.
Would anybody notice if a boat had a new baby on board? Any of the other boat people?
Well, I reckon they might. They all know each other, the canal folk.
Look, how do you get in touch with them? Are there special pubs they go to when they're on their runs?
Well, there are, but I don't know as you'd get much out of them that way. They're clannish, you see. They don't talk easily to strangers. Now you want to get on the cut yourselves, or a boat.
Oh, dear, we don't know anything about boats.
Oh, you'd soon learn. There's nothing in it.
Do you let out boats, Mr. Sears?
Only rowing boats, for pleasure like. Oh, and by the way, I suppose you have not thought of pleasure boats.
Pleasure boats?
Hey, just a minute. I've got an idea. Phoebe! Madge, tell Phoebe I want a word with her. She's out in the back garden.
Righto.
Phoebe's my daughter, you see, and she's just been on one of them holiday canal cruises with a lot of other young folk. She might just have seen your lot. She was up on the Midland runs.
Well, it's a long shot, I'm afraid.
Did you want me, Dad?
Oh, yes, I do. Now, this lady and gentleman want some news of a couple with a baby who might have been on a boat somewhere around where you were on your holiday.
Oh, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well, there was lots of boats, of course, and lots of kids running about all over them.
Well, mine's only a baby. She'd have to be carried.
Oh, I wish I could remember. What's she like?
Well, she's got curly dark hair and brown eyes. And she's brown with lying in the sun.
Might pass for one of the gypsies' babies. There's a lot of them on the cut.
What's her name?
Christine. But I don't suppose they're calling her that.
No, I don't remember any Christine. We talked to a lot of them.
I suppose you didn't come across a woman called Lucy. She might have been with these people.
No, I wouldn't forget that. Sort of old-fashioned name, isn't it? I'll tell you what, though. There was a boat called Lucy.
There was a
boat? A pleasure cruiser up by Gailey Lock. It was an oldish boat, nothing special about it. I remember it because
David, that's a boy who was with us, kept reciting a lot of Wordsworth's poems about Lucy. He just passed his Joyce.
Thank you, Phoebe.
Thank you.
Hugh, I think this is it.
Yes, I think so too. Lucy's giving trouble. A boat gives trouble. A person makes trouble.
And the message means the canal's all right with Mr. A. He doesn't mind living on it, but his wife won't go on unless they get paid more.
That's it. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Sears, we got carried away. It looks as if you and Phoebe have solved one very big piece of this puzzle for us.
Then I'm right glad as you're coming to my place today. It was the hand of Providence, that's what it was.
I absolutely agree. Now, there's one thing more we must know. Where is Gailey Lock?
It's up near Wolverhampton. Oh, I do hope as you get the baby back.
Oh, well, it'll be largely thanks to you, Phoebe, if we do. Now, Claire, where's that Midland map? We've got to get on the trail again. You know, the only thing we know for certain is that there's a boat called Lucy.
Well, we know more than that, Hugh. We know that a particular boat called Lucy was at Gailey in the spring, and you may still have been there in June. And Gailey's not far from Wolverhampton, where the message was posted. And we know she's not been there any longer, or we would have seen her when we passed through.
She'd probably be on the move at this time of the year in any case. The owner may be taking his holiday on her, or he may let her all through the summer.
Then why shouldn't he have let her to Arnold?
Arnold wouldn't have known he wanted a boat until June. It would have been very difficult to hire one suddenly in the middle of the season.
Arnold could have been lucky.
Yes, he could.
The thing is, Hugh, well, we didn't arrive at our canal theory without a lot of good reasons, and most of them still stand if we substitute a pleasure boat for a working boat, and everything else fits much better. A pleasure boat would have been far safer from Arnold's point of view than a working boat because there'd been no reason for the canal people to pay any particular attention to it. It seems extraordinary. We never thought of it before.
Somehow one doesn't associate pleasure cruising with the sort of people who sent that message.
I suppose that's it. Then it wouldn't have been their idea, of course. Arnold would have been the one to suggest it and make all the arrangements. Anyway, Hugh, I'm sure it's worth looking into. Couldn't we go over to Gailey and make some inquiries?
Okay, I've no objections.
Look, there's a boy fishing. The first human face we've seen for about 14 miles. Ask him.
All right. Hello there.
Yes?
I suppose you haven't seen anything of a boat called Lucy.
Yes, I have.
You have? When?
It was 3 weeks ago on a Monday. I remember, see, because I was fishing.
Are you sure Lucy was the name?
Oh, yes, I'm quite sure. Dirty old cruiser she was.
Well, where did you see her?
Down a cut, moored against the towpath. She was about a mile down. I passed her when I came here to fish. It was in the morning.
Did you notice if there was a baby on board?
Baby? No, I didn't see a baby. There was just a chap on his own.
Oh.
Did you pass her again when you went home?
Yes, at dinner time.
And was the chap still on his own then?
Yes, he was.
Did you see the boat again?
No, I didn't. When I came by next time, she had gone
Look,
away.
what was this chap like? Can you tell me?
Well, it was so dirty. See, it's hard to say. Grease and oil all over him. He had on his head. It was bent down over the engine and a spanner in his hand. There was something wrong with it, I'm sure.
Good heavens. Did the man speak to you?
No, he didn't say a word. He was too busy. You see, very surly he looked.
Do you remember which way the boat was pointing?
Well, she was pointing up the cut where you've come from.
I see. Well, thank you very much indeed. Here. Buy yourself some bait with this.
Oh, diolch wel. I get some now.
And we hope you catch a lot of fish.
So, we were right. Oh, Hugh, I'm sure we're getting somewhere at last.
What about this chap being on his own?
Well, I don't think that's much to go by, really. After all, if he knew he was going to be tinkering about with the engine all morning, he'd have wanted to be left on his own. He could easily have sent his wife off somewhere with Christine.
Yes, he could, I suppose.
Hugh, it was the right day. The second day of Arnold's stay at Llangollen. The right day, the right canal, and the boat that was giving trouble. Now, you're not going to say that was all coincidence.
I don't know. This canal is a favourite cruising ground, after all, and Lucy had to be somewhere on that day, and I imagine lots of old boats give trouble. All the same, it's certainly interesting about the Dicky engine. That could be the answer to all sorts of things.
How do you mean?
Well, it could be the explanation of all that dashing around that Arnold did. Remember, we never quite understood what business could have kept him hanging about here for 2 days when he was so desperately anxious to get abroad.
Yes.
Well, if the boat he intended to meet had had a last-minute breakdown on the way to the rendezvous, he might have been looking for it, more or less the way we've been doing it. On the first day, he could have failed to find it, and on the second day, he could have succeeded.
Oh, that is an idea.
It does seem more plausible than 2 meetings in the same spot, doesn't it? Now, incidentally, if he expected to be searching along a lonely canal each day and knew he hadn't a moment to lose, that might explain the packed lunches, too.
Oh, but of course.
And that's not all, either. The boat was still heading for Llangollen. Perhaps the original rendezvous was there. And if so, that would take care of another loose end. The casual way Arnold seemed to rely on picking up a self-drive car in the middle of the holiday season.
You mean he wouldn't have expected to need one?
Exactly. He could have planned to stop off at Llangollen for one night, meet A at the boat after dark according to a prearranged schedule, have a quick talk and go straight off to Ireland next day.
Oh, but Hugh, that's fine. Now it does all fit.
Yeah.
Well, why do you look so doubtful?
I suppose because it all seems too good to be true.
Now, that's pure superstition.
No, not entirely. Things do begin to fit, I agree, but then a lot of things seem to fit the working boat idea until we started to investigate. The same thing could happen again.
I don't think it will. Anyway, we'll find Lucy, and then we'll know.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have seen a boat of that name.
Oh, thank heaven, I thought we'd lost the trail completely.
Ah, well, don't be too hopeful. I think she was the Lucy, but her paintwork was so damaged that I couldn't read the name properly. The first 2 letters were certainly L.U.
It sounds like her. When did you see her, sir?
Well, she passed my houseboat early yesterday, heading south towards Ortherley.
Did you see... was there any sign of a baby on board?
A baby? Oh, no. Only one person aboard, a man, so far as I could see from my porthole.
Could you describe him at all, sir?
Oh, sorry, not a hope. It was coming on to rain. He had on a sou'wester and was getting into oilskins. I couldn't see his face at all.
I see. Well, thank you very much.
I'm sorry not to be more help.
Well, still only one man by himself. Doesn't look so good there.
If it was raining, the others would have been inside.
That's true. It's interesting about the name not being clear. That would be why no one seems to have seen her.
The fishing boy saw it, because she was stationary.
Wonder if she's past Ortherley. I shouldn't think so. She can't be in a tearing hurry, or she'd have come faster down the Welsh section.
So she's somewhere between here and Ortherley.
Right. So we start from Ortherley tomorrow, working back along the towpath on foot. That way we can't miss her. Well, that wasn't it.
4 winds. A lot on board. Perhaps we ought to have stopped them and asked them.
Oh, don't worry. We'll find out for ourselves. Oh, there's another one.
Just a man and wife.
Just a man and blonde, I'd have said. A fat blonde, too.
Morning! Lovely day!
Good morning. Yes, it is.
Hugh, it's her.
It's what? Where? But
It's her. It's Lucy.
what? It can't be. Oh, my God, you're right.
We've been wasting our time. They're just an ordinary holiday couple. She was sunbathing and he was just a young man in a flashy blazer.
Seems like it.
Now we're back where we started. Oh, Hugh.
Well, I don't understand it. All these coincidences. You didn't happen to see into the cabin, did you?
No, there were curtains.
Yes, and the cabin door was shut.
Yes.
And he wouldn't have heard anything from inside because of that blazing radio.
But they're the wrong sort of people.
Well, they're not the sort that we expected to find, I agree.
They wouldn't have sent that message.
You wouldn't think so. But how did we know that it wasn't written that way on purpose? I can imagine a tough, smart aleck type like that man being tickled to death at faking the thing to sound like Whitechapel. Just to mislead us.
It doesn't seem likely.
Yes, but it didn't seem likely there was a blonde aboard Lucy not long ago. Or that the dirty chap that the boy saw would smarten up into this one.
Oh, we can easily catch her up.
Can we? She seems to have put on speed.
I'm sure she has. Come on, hurry.
She's stepping out all right. Yeah, look at the wash she's made on the towpath.
The blonde's taken her over the wheel now.
Must be doing 8 or 9 knots. Look, Claire, can you run?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, come on.
Hello there. I'd like to work with you.
Hello? Crikey, you look hot.
Hello, chap. Anything the matter?
I've been chasing you for miles. It's all a mistake, I'm afraid.
Chasing us? Whatever for? Oh, for goodness sake, Brenda, turn that radio off. I say, you're not the chap we passed back there in the Shropshire Union, are you? With a girl?
Yes, that's right. She had to drop behind. Her shoes are hurting her.
Good Lord, why, you must be absolutely worn out. We've been doing speed trials.
Yeah, that's right. Well, what's the trouble?
Well, we're searching for a lost baby.
Really? Good heavens.
I had an idea she might be on board a boat called Lucy. That's why we followed you.
I see. Well, this boat's Lucy, of course, but I'm afraid we've seen nothing of any baby.
Is she your baby?
No. She belongs to the girl you saw on the towpath.
Well, how old is she?
Oh, she's not much more than a year.
Good Lord, how did she come to get mislaid?
Well, her father took her. Her mother wants to get her back.
I should think so.
What gave you this idea about a boat called Lucy? I must say I'm rather intrigued.
Well, I'm afraid it's a long story, and I bothered you too much already.
Oh, no bother at all, old chap. But look, come aboard.
Oh, thank you.
I say, what about a drink? You look as if you could do with one.
Well, that's very decent of you.
This is my wife, Brenda.
How do you do?
Our name's Carruthers.
Mine's Cameron. Hugh Cameron.
Well, come and sit down.
Thank you.
Oh, my, isn't it hot?
Here you are. I'm afraid the beer isn't off the ice.
Oh, as long as it's wet, that's all that matters.
Gin for you, darling.
Ta, Doc.
Well, down the hatch.
Cheers.
As long as you are.
Now, tell all, old man.
Oh. Well, first we got the idea that this baby might have been on a working boat. A barge. And then we switched to a pleasure boat because someone mentioned a boat called Lucy, and that seemed to fit our picture. We picked up your trail on the Welsh Canal, and we've been after you ever since.
It sounds pretty grueling.
Yes, well, we didn't have much time for the scenery. Lucy can go pretty fast. We lost sight of you for a long spell this morning.
She's all right. Still in a shocking state to look at, but nothing like as bad as when we bought her. It took us a couple of days just to clean the old muck out of the cabin, eh?
Looks marvellous. What one can see?
Oh, take a look inside, if you like. All right with you, darling?
Oh, yeah, sure. Make yourself at home.
Thank you. Oh, it looks fine. 2 nice roomy baths and a table and kitchen quarters. It's very cozy.
Oh, she's done okay for a holiday trip. A bit cramped for living. Mind your head.
Oh, thank you. That's a very neat wee cooker you've got there. Mind if I have a look?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry. Seem to be standing on things. Lord. What's this?
That? Oh, some old rubber toy, I suppose. Seen this thing before, Brenda?
That object? No. Now, what is it? One of those comic rabbits?
And how do you suppose it got under your stove if you've never seen it before?
Well, the man we bought Lucy from had some kids. This must have belonged to them.
I thought you said you spent 2 days cleaning out the cabin.
Oh, my dear chap, anyone could overlook a little thing like that under a stove. It probably got stuck behind one of the legs.
Yeah, that's right. You kicked it out, mister, just now when you went to look at the cooker.
I see. Oh, excuse me, my friend's caught up with us. I must go and have a word with her.
Oh, do. Bring her in.
Yes. I'll take this toy with me if you don't mind.
Any luck, Hugh?
Yes, now take it easy, Claire. Now get your breath back. Well, Christine's not there, and they say they know nothing about her. But I've just found this.
Hugh, it's hers. It's Christine's rabbit, the one Mr. Chapel gave her. It was what she had with her in the pram when Arnold took her. Oh, Hugh.
Now, steady now. I think it's Christine's, but these things are mass-produced. And anyway, there's nothing else. No pram, no cot, nothing. And their story is that this was left by the last people.
It's Christine's rabbit. I'm going to face them with
Now,
it.
easy, Claire. It's no good accusing them without proof.
Well, why were they running away if they've nothing to hide?
Well, they say they weren't. They were testing their engine. Anyway, where is Christine?
Were they inside all the time you were following them?
No, I lost them several miles back.
Well, they might have stopped and hidden her.
What, and all her things as well?
Well, they could have thrown them over the canal, into the canal. Oh, Hugh, we can't let them leave till we know. Look. The man's getting ready to start her. Well, we've got to stop them.
All right. If we're going to have a showdown, the sooner the better. Come on.
Hello there! Sorry to hear about the baby.
Now, look, Carruthers. We may be making a bad mistake, but there are 1 or 2 inquiries we want to make about you and your boat.
You can't be serious.
Oh, really?
I'm quite serious. We're not satisfied about this toy.
I've already explained about the damn thing, and I tell you we know nothing about any baby.
Okay, Brenda, any moment now.
Well, at least it won't hurt you to wait while we make inquiries.
We certainly won't wait. You seem to forget we're on holiday.
Right. Claire, go back to Gailey and ring the police. Tell them you want to charge a man with kidnapping your child.
You're asking for trouble, my friend.
Oh, don't eat him off! Oh,
watch
out!
You're all right.
You.
Come on.
Oh, you beast! You knocked him in!
Well, maybe that will cool him down a wee bit.
Oh, go on, help him out. Oh, look, he can't even get clear of the weeds. Oh, Arthur!
All right, come on, give me a hand.
You pay for this. I'll have you jailed. I'll see you suffer.
Claire, would you pass me that boat hook, please?
Yeah.
Joe.
What do you want it for?
Well, there's something in the water. I want to hook it out now. I can't quite reach it.
What is it?
It's a bundle of some sort. That's good.
What is it?
Oh, now steady, Claire. Oh, I can't get it open.
Oh.
There.
Oh, thank God.
Well, Mr. Carruthers, baby clothes, toys, cot sheets. Any comment?
Okay, you win.
There's my baby. Where is she?
In a little copse a few 100 yards back, where you can see those trees.
Come on, you. Hurry.
Here we are. This is where it went.
Can't look. I'm afraid.
Look there, by those holly bushes. Look, she's in a pushchair. She's strapped in quite safely.
Oh.
It's all right, Claire.
Oh.
It's all right now.
Oh.
You found her.
Oh, Christy. Oh, Christy. Oh, my Christy, darling.
I must say, for 2 people who've been through what you have, you look remarkably well.
Well, it's not surprisingly now. Good fresh air, exercise, combat. You noticed my marvellous black eye?
At least you didn't go into the river, Hugh, like Mr. Carruthers.
Carruthers. No more Carruthers than my Aunt Fanny. Did Claire tell you, Lena, he was a small-time crook called Smith, if you can believe it, who tried his hand at pretty well all the nasty little rackets before Arnold introduced him to kidnapping.
Yes, and the blonde wasn't his wife at all. She was an out-of-work actress with a prison record all of her own.
Oh, charming couple. Ah, well, they'll be joining Arnold in jail soon, I've no doubt.
Well, they weren't so bad, you know. Christine was perfectly clean and well cared for when we got her back. And they'd let her keep her rabbit.
There speaks motherhood. Well, you're very charitable towards them, Claire. I should have felt fairly bitter in your place.
I don't feel bitter toward anybody now. Not even Arnold. I'm much too happy.
Well, that reminds me. Let's drink a toast to the reunion. Claire, go and fix some drinks. There's a good girl.
Oh,
Aunt Lena's tired. You know where things are.
I hope there's lots of ice in the fridge. Christine can have blackcurrants.
Claire looks wonderful. It's transformed her finding Christine.
Haven't you had just a little bit to do with it yourself, Hugh?
Or me? I don't know what you mean.
Oh, yes, you do, my boy.
Yes, well, perhaps I do. I've always loved her, Lena. But there was no point in saying it. Still isn't. Do you think if things were ever different that she might feel the same?
For a photographer, Hugh Cameron, you're strangely unobservant. Splendid drinks.
Lena, Hugh,
Thank you.
and Christine. Yeah, Poppy, lovely blackcurrant.
Blackcurrant, nothing. She wants your gin, Claire. That's like with the Carruthers for you.
You never mind them, Christine. Yes, to your health and happiness.
Yes.
To Christine.
To Christine.
To Christine.
That was Bill Simpson as Hugh Cameron, Gudrun Ure as Claire Hunter, and David March as Arnold Hunter in The Narrow Search by Andrew Garve. The rest of the cast was as follows: Lena Howell, Moira Mannion, Detective Inspector Rakes, George Hagan, Joe Sears, Ronald Baddeley, Phoebe Sears, Sheila Grant, Mr. Harker, Godfrey Kenton, Inspector Ellis Jones, Timothy West, Detective Sergeant Hawkins, and houseboat owner Jonathan Scott. Albert Chappell, James Thomason, David Evans, Anthony Vickers, Bronwyn Davies, Meg Wynne Owen, a petrol pump attendant and a boy, Anthony Hall. Carruthers, Michael Deacon, Brenda Elizabeth Morgan. The play was produced by Audrey Cameron.